Megan with Eye on LP, and I'm joined by Chris Demore of Sysrepublic and Bob Walters of the Retail Equation. Bob, you recently went through a big merger with Sysrepublic. Can you tell me about the steps that got you there?
We were acquired by Appriss. Appriss is very well known in the fraud and risk space, and at that point it was decided to build out a retail practice, which we were going to be the cornerstone for. Once we did that, the next logical step was to look for other powerful partners that could help us pull together our vision for the retail space. Sys was from our perspective, was the perfect partner to do that with, and so we're very excited that that merger's taken place.
And Chris, what were your thoughts on the initial merger?
It's actually fantastic. I mean, from an industry standpoint, as well as across the board with the management teams, you're bringing together two highly profitable, very, very talented companies that through the process of this merger, we've retained all the management staff, all the senior leadership, and really now the next step is to look towards what we can do with our data and the combination of data to really contribute back to the industry and to build a large and an aggressive firm.
And Bob, speaking of analytics, how is this merger now affecting the technology of data analytics, and what are you able to offer now?
Our retailers have asked us to do more than what we have traditionally done. We've lived in the return space since 1999, and they started to understand that our access to big data and our ability to understand that presented a lot of opportunities outside of what we were currently doing.
And Chris, you mentioned that the management structure is actually not changing, but how is it getting strengthened?
Well, it's actually a great question. Actually, what we've got is amazing synergies between the two firms relative to where they're placed. We've got now a global operation. We operate now in 39 countries around the world with offices in 3 of those countries. We've got senior leadership now from end to end in the United States. Individuals like Bob and myself, along with our rest of our co-managers, are looking forward to really just that great synergy and combination that we can bring.
And Bob, as you look to the future with the technology of data analytics, where is this merger going to take you?
I think the logical move is to get more predictive in the analytics and not just present data, but have the data begin to predict not only issues but opportunities to allow the retailers to react. And I think that's the biggest shift that you'll see is more predictive analytics versus just data analytics.
And Chris, is there something you would like people to know about this merger?
Yeah, I think the retail industry really can look towards this new company and corporate structure, towards what is going to be the leading edge of innovation around retail analytics going forward. With over 50 billion transactions that we look at combined now in the company, we really are the industry leader in the ability to see through data, look through data, and actually really get to Bob's point, to begin to predict where that data is going and what it's telling us.
Well, thank you gentlemen both so much for talking to me, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching Eye on LP.